Yes, I know, Godfrey was not the last hot topic of Electra. Shut up, let's go.
You're in a good mood, Electra.
How did you know?
I take it something good must have happened.
Yep, kind of. I'm just happy that there are so many places here where lightning is useful. I get to really show off my stuff.
You've been coming along in leaps and bounds with your powers lately.
Indeed. If we didn't have you around, we couldn't have made it this far.
Except we did. We beat the whole story. We beat Malus without you. Sorry, I know self-confidence, but I gotta be honest.
Oh, shucks. I'm glad you all think I'm useful. No more shocking people, just useful helping.
There's your lows. After what we saw in her Blade quest, yeah, she's very dedicated.
You're very dedicated.
Yeah. I've still got lots of training to do before I can control my power fully.
What kind of training are you doing?
Well, for example, sometimes I practice producing a steady, low-intensity current. Oh, the other day, I also used my power to massage a tired old lady's shoulders.
I'm actually a man in T-ell, but okay, I guess a lady will do. My God, what if he and Florence swap genders?
You know, just generally trying to keep my powers in check.
Well, it sounds like you're really trying hard.
Yep! I feel like I get a little bit more grown up every day.
Excellent. We shall be careful.
Pyra? Are you okay? What the hell just happened?
I think Electra's zapping her.
Electra, we just gotta do. I pause. No. Oh my God! I like how her legs are perfectly still for her upper torso, like. And also, it's her face. Her face is staying still, and her head and her hair and her torso. Oh my God! What happened? What are you meant to say? But what the hell? No. After we leave the land of Morva, why don't you get Pyra a doctor? That could not be good for her spine. Just saying. Oh, Jesus Christ! If a siege is warning, I apologize. But Jesus Christ! Look at that. Anyway, moving on.
I won't let you down. Dependable is my middle name.
Self-confidence. I think Pyra just lost hers. Pyra, I think we're gonna stick with Mithra and Fiora for a bit, cause you need to lie down. God.
I think all the electricity was overwhelming to Pyra.
You think? It didn't affect her legs or her head, but her hair and her torso definitely disagreed. What the hell just happened? Was it because she was going for an idle animation and I immediately just went for skipping the text?
I'm so glad that's been captured.
Yeah. The joys of recording. And some people wonder why we do it, because it's a crap like that, that's why. Holy hell. Yeah, Electra, I think you did zap her. No more zapping, but spazzing out. Oh, I got nothing to do with that. Christ, well, I felt like we should just end it. But I can't, because that was the heart-to-heart. Holy hell. I apologize, but anyway, let's go to Uriah and let's do the original thing. I don't think anybody's going to top that. Holy hell.
T-elos' Blade Quest could be absolute crap, but that still makes the entire episode.
Spoilers! Spoilers, sweetheart. Oh. Yeah, I think someone's already done that, but hey ho. Anyway, as Alice alluded to, this is it. This is one of the final Blade quests that we have ever got to do. I'm sorry if you're, as much as I love you being in our party, I gotta switch you out for a more dark type. So, T-elos, you're up, as I'm sure you are so glad to be here.
Don't expect me to do everything for you.
My point exactly. Hey, T-elos, as long as you don't spaz out in mid heart to heart, then lovely. Oh my god, that was the last heart to heart as well. That is how the heart to hearts are gonna be finished off like that. The lasting impression of the heart to hearts for us in Xenoblade 2 is Pyra going.
Definitely better than Godfrey's. I'm a fire blade.
Well, on to this. What's this? Chatting. Indoline survivors, perhaps. Ooh, that's awkward. They must have come here from the wood tree. Looks like it. I see no reason to leave them alive. I'll erase them. Wait a sec. Let's watch them for a bit first, yeah? Who are you? The driver of the Eat and the Flamebringer. And Thunderbolt Zeke. Thank you very much. Your pursuit of us is formidable in its relentlessness. We didn't even know you were alive. We've been here numerous times. And Shulk's thinking, who are these clowns? We weren't actually pursuing anyone. This is a total coincidence. You've interrupted our plan, kid. Or maybe this is a prey to give an opportunity. Let's rid ourselves of these brats. Praise be to someone, because, you know, our mouse is dead. I could have saved it some time. Yeah, but still. Attention, maggots. Your pitiful lives end here. Lingering resentment? At least this gives us some kind of closure on the fall of Indol. So hopefully we'll get something nice out of this. Indoline scheme, and we interrupted their plan, aka their scheme. So yeah, this is our first time using T-elos, both in combat and pretty much in gameplay. We've had so much going on in terms of the story. I didn't really get a chance to have a go, but T-elos, as far as design goes, she is like Cosmos. She is from Xenosaga, and I like how all of us now we have a reference to Xenoblade Chronicles 1, Xenosaga, and now with us with Xenoblade Chronicles 2. And he did not live to see the fallout. I imagine that'll put an end to their shenanigans of Fonz and Mima. All in a day's work, idiots. They mentioned the plan, if you recall. Even now, I imagine more survivors are gathering to enact vengeance on us. You could be right. When a plant is rotten, you need to drag it up by the roots. Look, it's all very well to guess about more survivors, but we don't know where they are. I'm sure these vermin will tell us with a little persuasion. If I kill their friends and leave one alive, this won't take long. Hey, hold on. Indoline warrior monk. Are you still? Oh Jesus! I can imagine this is what she was like during Xenosaga. Very imposing and just not nice. What's the plan? You meant to start talking or die? If you think I'll sing, you don't know me very well, lady. Your location of your friends will suffice. Just tell me, and this will all go away along with your life. Oh my God! It's actually seeing it from his perspective. That's scary. Worthless. Yeah, so that was a nice touch there, and hope it continues here. Blah. What's the plan you made? Start talking or die. What are you doing if I tell you? I'll eradicate every last one of you. Well, in that case, the survivors of Indol are dying more Danes, shattered wastes. But combined, we do pray to Malthus proud. Preparation was complete. Finding you lot was the final step. By all means, save us the trouble. That's enough from you. God, these shaky effects are scary, and he's killing them all. We must head for more Ardain. It seems we must. Sounds like we'll have to stop their plot the hard way, eh? Let's go. But try to restrain yourself a bit. Yeah, T-elos? As if. You see, now, this is where I would say, oh, well, a blade is just going off on their own, you know, I'm being stupid, but seeing how she was an antagonist in Xenosaga, you kind of have to expect that. Or not even in Xenosaga, but just the way that she's coming across. And you know what? Now I think about it, even Daggus didn't do this. He always stayed biased and let us.
When did it get so late?
Do all the work, but T-elos.
To stop paying attention.
But T-elos, you get the impression she just doesn't like us. And you know what? I don't blame her. If I was a really negative person, and I had to be with Rex all day, going, "We can do it. We can definitely do this. We'll beat them with the power of friendship." Even you would go, "Ugh, gag me." So yeah, at least on the narrative, and considering T-elos has a bit of background, you can at least understand the way she operates.
That was a slog.
Let us go.
So now let's head down here.
Oh my God, I think the things down here will finally leave us alone.
Yeah, hopefully, since we're 10 levels higher. But what are the odds that they won't? And quite frankly, I don't risk it. I say that as I go and risk it. Yay! Safety at last, thank God. The Pretrix above is leaving us alone. Nice. But you know what's not leaving us alone? The goddamn frame rate. For the slowdown. But you know, what? I would definitely love to see more Xenosaga elements come across in later games, and even a post-game shove. Although I can imagine it's not going to be as easily done. But how about Chrono Cross and Chrono Trigger? I would definitely love to see more of that here.
They're from Monolith too?
Well, no, it's just that Xenoblade was inspired by Chrono Cross and Chrono Trigger. Looks like the information you got out of the goon was right on the money. What's our move, chaps? Well, we've established that we're a target, so I'd say our problem is to deal with. Sure, we shouldn't just rush in. Nonsense. Their enemies' objective is clear. Tell us, that girl. Looks like you're not finished yet. Did you really think you were going to be able to take down the Aegis and her companions, of which I'm not a part of? Who are you? We've been preempted. Not so. This is saves the effort of chasing Aegis down. These fools are nothing but moths eager for the flame. Soon enough, the other survivors of Indor will be arriving here. If we can hold out until then, the hour of vengeance will soon be at hand. Right, reasonable. I suppose all you women think the same. You think you're a threat to anything more chill to the vermin. You're only one blade. Don't underestimate our powers. Get her. And us as well. You know, we kind of have a... Don't get away, I plan on enjoying this. Well, I kind of have to since I'm your driver, but hey ho.
If they seek a fight, they shall get one.
Vindictive indeed. But yeah, that's what I mentioned before for the cutscene start. I would absolutely love more elements of the original Xenoblade, of X and Xenosaga and even Chrono Trigger coming into play here, because there's so many RPG possibilities that I'd actually love to see more. And again, like we mentioned in the past, on screen and off screen, I just really wish that the entirety of the Xenoblade class or Xenoblade group was available to play, or at least get a very notable inclusion. But hey ho, I guess that's what Smash Bros is for. So I guess until then, I guess we just go about our business and take these guys down who are trying to make their way into the rocks. But no. But anyway, back to T-elos. For an attacker, she's okay. She's definitely a unique weapon type, but I'm still an attacker nonetheless. Granted, that means she is a bit slower compared to the likes of Practice and maybe Peru, but something tells me that speed is not what T-elos is all about. As shown here. Yeah, as a voice clip shows, I don't think she's all about speed and, you know, playing nice. I think she's in the same vein as Veil, but I can imagine she packs a hell of a lot more of a punch. And I'm not gonna lie, just seeing this, it does make me want to go back and just experience Xenosaga games, because it is nice to see the evolution of, I guess you could say, the Xeno series.
You've played Xenosaga?
I've had a taste of it, definitely, but that was like a long time ago. And if you want to get a physical copy of Xenosaga, good luck. It's not that cheap. I mean, just have to look at the caliber of current Xenoblade titles to get that idea. Curse you! Is that all you had? I'm gonna guess no. Look sharp. The reinforcements. Can't these guys give us a moment to catch our breath? Weakling drivers. Bit harsh, T-elos. It seems we arrived late. We cannot wait for the others. We must avenge our fallen comrades ourselves. Praise to Amalthus, who is dead. Let us catch these heretics. These guys just don't give up, do they? They sure to take after Amalthus, which again is dead. More's the pity. These ones look to be considered tougher than their compatriots. I've raised caution, T-elos. Jury noted. Now shut up. So from what I gather here, this is giving us a bit more fallout from the fall of Indol and Malthus, but for about the execution, it does seem like a bit of a rinse and repeat fighting style, just like Florence was. Although I will say it does feel nice to face Indol and Indol loyalists again. it has been a while since we fought them, but then again, no, you can always go to the World Tree and take care of that.
And it does make sense that T-elos is a dark user and they're all light users.
Oh yeah, definitely. I think that just adds to the contrast and why maybe T-elos feels a bit more animosity towards this. Although I do find it, like I mentioned in Newt's Blade Quest, how it is a bit weird and a bit off-putting, the fact that she's talking about, you know, taking down a Malthus and Indol going after us after what we did, even though she technically wasn't there up until this point. In fact, if I'm honest, you'd have to have gotten into Xenoblade Chronicles 2 very late in its release period to even have a chance to have it remotely make sense, or not play it for a while at the very least. So again, it is another aspect of Monolith kind of write themselves into a hole. But yeah, but with this, at least this story element is from an aspect of the game and story we've already seen already. And now more like some unknown reasons going with the blue flame. Sorry.
The wrong blue flame.
But yeah, Fabia T-elos is again, I would say as far as axe wielders go, she is pretty quick, and she does pack a bit of a punch, and her blade combo speeds are pretty nice. So overall, she has potential to be very dangerous, as these guys have just found out.
These blighters just don't know when to quit, do they?
Do you have the numbers though?
Tell us what?
Come. I'll put you out of your misery. Worthless maggots. This place will be your grave.
Can't you?
Miserable weaklings. Did you think you'd be a match for me?
Whoa. Ruthless as always, I see.
T-elos! You all right?
Completely.
Thanks for that. That would have taken a lot longer without you, T-elos.
Though I do wish you'd stop showing off.
Your concern is pointless. Battle is what blades are born for. No need to waste your worries on me. Even if it sometimes seems like that's what you drivers are born for.
No. Look.
So what? Showing concern for our friends is useless? Is that what you're saying?
Keep talking, I'll stomp you. Just like I did that last maggot.
Freaky.
Oh, I give up. You really are something else, T-elos. Don't think I've ever seen a blade like you.
At least, there is no doubting her prowess. Her assistance has proven invaluable.
You're right. She's good to have around. We'll keep counting on you. All right, T-elos. I'm sure she'll warm to us eventually.
Hey, Tells, can I ask you something? You're obviously really powerful, but it wouldn't even be more effective to work with us instead of alone. I'm working with you. Well, technically, I suppose. What's the issue? Fighting is a tough business. I understand you gotta be, you know, merciless or whatever. Outside of battle, I wish you just relax and have fun with us sometimes. Drivers and players can support each other in a bunch of ways, not just during battle, you know? I understand. Your concerns have been noticed. However, there is no reason to alter my present behavior. Somehow, I knew you'd say that. I shall consider where you suggest this should be implemented in the future. Thanks, Charles. That's good enough for me. And all of a sudden, Ignis are here. Now that was very nice. That was a short and sweet Blade quest. I think this wasn't meant to be character development at all, because we already have enough character development from her knowledge of Xenosaga. I think this was honestly just a showcase of people who've been wanting references to Xenosaga for a long time.
Who is T-elos' voice actress?
Have a quick note of that. Blade album, Habitat. Caitlin Thorburn.
And who's Vess's voice actress?
You saying the same person?
Ah.
Nope.
I thought they sounded the same.
No, something tells me I would like to say that maybe it's the same voice actress just who did tell us back in Xenosaga, but I could be wrong because that was a long time ago. I could be wrong, but again, though, I don't think there's meant to be character development or anything. There's just be like, hey, fans of Xenosaga, she's here, and I like how if I don't know if I can show it. It probably isn't even on her model right now. It's probably only in cutscenes. You can, I think, you can slightly see it. Yeah, sure.
You can see her name on there.
Yeah. I think that's a reference to her part in Xenosaga. But again, I could be wrong. Again, it's been many years since I've even touched that game. But again, no. A nice showcase, a nice little Easter egg there. Sure and sweet, and you know what? With her saying, I don't need any of you. Something tells me that's the best way to end. Keep her as she is. But I think with that, I think we've done everything that we needed to do, at least in the main game. I know, I'm gonna say it right now. No, we have not got Cosmos. We have been trying. Okay, just to end on the note here. We have been playing this game, if you see on the lower right there, for 321 hours. If someone's tally up the amount of days that is, be my guess, I'm not going to bother.
Well, I think 100 of that is when we accidentally left the Switch on standby.
Maybe, but regards, 100, 200, 300 hours, either way, it's been a long time. We have tried constantly and done many things in order to try and get Cosmos unlocked via RNG. We've tried, gone through hundreds, if not thousands, of core crystals, and nothing has come of it. We've tried different drivers, we've tried different boosters, we've tried everything, and nothing's come of it. So honestly, I'm not gonna stick to this game in the vague hope that I will get her. Honestly, if it does come up, trust me, you'll know, because an episode will be out. But it's probably gonna be like months down the line, if ever. But until then, I mean, just have one phone check it. Give me a second. Yeah, and I think we're done there. And I will say one thing now. No, we are not doing Ursula's Blade Quest. Not because it's gonna take a long time, not just because it's goddamn paperwork just in a different format, it's because I want to do it out of principle. I'm not playing this game, which honestly did not have much effort put into it as far as its execution goes. I don't like it, it's a waste of time. So, but on that note though, I will say one thing before I finish off. Having playing through this game a second time, when we don't have to go through field skills and whatnot, when it's just you out in the field and going on the adventure and taking care of side quests that you can and experiencing the world, this game is fantastic. It's action packed, it's good to look at, and it's brilliant to listen to. God, I love this soundtrack. And in the moments in which it wants to be humorous, cute, or as just shown there, and at the very start of this episode, unintentionally funny, it can be. Pyra, you are still the highlight of this episode, I'm sorry. But anyway, this game is fantastic. It just does have things that bring it down a lot. But again, I won't go into detail. That is going to be saved for our review. But when is that review coming out? Well, we want to do a review on the finished product. Last I checked, Monolith still has content to crank out, i.e. one last story. You can call it one last stew, if you will. But until then, guys, think this time it's definitely going to be a hiatus.
Unless Monolith cranks out another DLC and saying, "Hey, we added Rhine."
Then in which case we will be back. And be back for Rhine time. And tasty sausage, apparently. But until then, guys, for the umpteenth time I've said it, we'll call things here. And the negative things I just said about this game, we'll say, go from Xenosaga to Xenoblade and Xenoblade 2, and we'll get some mention of X somewhere, I hope. All I can say is, the Xenosaga, or Xenoseries franchise, whatever you want to call it, still going strong. So, thanks for watching, guys. And we'll see you somewhere in the past, a long time ago, for a place that's no longer here. But yet, still spawned the revolution. See you guys then.